Hello everybody, back again, and how are you today? Hope you're well. This is my review for the first part of Trial of a Time Lord, episodes 1 to 4. Otherwise known as The Mysterious Planet. Ooh. What's so mysterious about it? It's Earth. Plot twist. Basically, Doctor Who 1986. If you're a fan, you must have been excited to see this. I mean, I was about 4 at the time and years away from watching Doctor Who, so I have no memory of it. But for those that were around back then, you had no new Doctor Who for about 18 months. You were told that the show was coming back as 25-minute episodes, spanning one story over one season, split into 4 parts. Never done before in Doctor Who. I'm not counting Key to Time because that was 6 separate stories in one long story arc, and frankly it's shit. Not a fan of Key to Time. But yeah, got told it first partly written by Robert Holmes, and yeah, the excitement must have been building. The episode starts, you got a new theme tune, so exciting. And then that first shot, chef's kiss to that first shot. And to this day, it's gorgeous. It's about 45 seconds long. It's a space station in space. The music is all sweeping and orchestral. The camera's flying around it. And it's absolutely amazing. Fans must have been like, yes, this is what we've been waiting for. And you see the TARDIS being dragged into it, and oh my god, the excitement must have been really hyping up, thinking, oh my god, this is going to be amazing, best story ever. And then it cuts to the interior, and you can suddenly see where all the money was spent, because it's very much a very brown, a little bit orangey, but mostly brown studio set, where Colin Baker, clearly he hasn't got a role on, he hasn't got a handle on the Doctor at this point. I don't know why. There's just something off about it in those first few scenes, first few minutes. And you get told that the TARDIS is dragged there through the mental ability of basically important Time Lords. Who these important Time Lords? Doesn't matter. They're just sat in the back wearing beige and brown and whatever. And then it turns out the Doctor is on trial. He's been investigated by somebody called the Valeyard. And yeah, turns out that there's a mystery on the planet Ravalox, and the Doctor's crime was in being there. And then the show starts proper. It turns out that the Doctor is watching Doctor Who. It's novel. And what's the story like? The script had to be rewritten. Robert Holmes was very poorly, and it come through from Jonathan Powell, head of programming. But basically, the script was shit. Eric Sayward didn't like that. He took a knock on his confidence. To be fair, he's script editor. He's a terrible script editor, but he is script editor. And Robert Holmes also had his confidence knocked, and he was ill at the time. And let's be honest, it's Robert Holmes. Fucking hell, the man could shit out better scripts than anyone. Let's be honest, the man was a genius. And it knocked his confidence, so the script was rewritten, and I don't think it works. After 18 months away, the story itself is very below apart. You've got Joan Sims, an epic piece of stunt casting, mostly known for being Carry On films, which also, the very first one featured William Hartnell. Little fact for you if you didn't know that already. But yeah, she's a comedy actress playing very straight. In fact, a lot of the comedy scenes are played straight, and a lot of the straight scenes are played as comedy. And it just doesn't work. The cliffhangers all zoom in on Colin Baker's face. The sets are quite bland, quite boring. You're meant to be told that basically it's Earth. Ravalox's Earth had got moved a few light years and was destroyed in a cataclysmic fireball when it was moved several centuries earlier. But it's also set 2 million years in the future. You got the Immortal called Jaffa, who's a robot. It's fair, his costume's pretty cool. It's pretty effective. In fact, I will say that the costumes are effective. There are some aspects where you can see a lot more money was spent. For costumes, one, for the exterior scenes, everything's filmed on video now. And I think it loses some. I preferred it when Doctor Who is done on film for its external stuff. I just liked it, to be honest. That's just me. But yeah, it's all done on film. It does look good in places. But then the first bit's of walking through the countryside in autumn, and it's in woods, and again, it's all beige and misty, and not a lot to draw new viewers in. Watching Behind the Sofa, Mark Strickland raises a good point. For a casual fan or casual viewer, the Doctor's on trial, but they've not seen Doctor Who for 18 months. They're not a fan. They have no idea why the Doctor's on trial, and we're not being sucked in as to why he's on trial. Should they care about him? Who knows? For good points to this story, I said Jaffo's robot costume is one of them. The score is phenomenal by Dominic Glynn. He did the theme tune for the season. I'm not keen on the theme tune. It's possibly my least favourite until the Capaldi era theme tune. But the actual score he does for the episodes is fantastic. Absolutely beautiful and worth a listen just by themselves. Yeah, Colin Baker and Nicola Bryant, fantastic. Time has been spent. Colin Baker's growing his hair out, a bit like me. Yeah, their relationship's a lot better. They're making quips and a bit of barb sides and all that. But it's done with smiles on their faces. They're clearly friends, of walking arm in arm, and I love it. Where was that relationship previous season? I'd have been a huge fan of it then. But yeah, it's not a great start to a season. Say Robert Holmes was very unwell, and sadly he would pass away soon after. Directing is not the best. Say the courtroom scenes are boring as fuck, especially when the action starts getting good in the episode and then just cuts back to the courtroom scenes where the Doctor and the Valeyard, superbly played by Michael Jaston, just start throwing insults at each other. It's like, oh, just take me back to the story. That's what I want. But it does lay the groundwork for a conspiracy that's unfolding. It's like, where's Peri in the courtroom scenes? Where's she gone? Why does the Doctor not remember where he was when he was taken out of time and space and taken to a space station? Who knows? Oh yeah, it's got Zablon Glitz and his sidekick Dibber. They're a good partnership. I like them. I'm glad that Zablon Glitz was brought back for finale, and he also makes an appearance next season. Spoilers. They're a good team. Robert Holmes is always good at writing duos. He always was, right from day one. And I say, the man could shit out better scripts than we could write. So even if it's worse scripts, I've got stuff in them that's worth a watch. This one definitely has. But on a whole, it's not a triumphant return to Doctor Who. And at this point in time, that's catastrophic. Because the BBC are watching by this point to see whether or not to keep the show on the air or remove it. Yeah, the next story, in my opinion, is a lot better. But yeah, this one, I'm going to give it 6 out of 10, I think. Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, Michael Jaston, all fantastic. The last script by Robert Holmes. It's not his best, but it's still better than a lot of the others that have been around in recent years. So yeah, 6 out of 10. My next review will be for The Mysterious Planet, episodes 5 to 8 of Trial of a Time Lord. Not sure when that'll be, hopefully soon. And yeah, have a good day, and see you all soon. Bye.